crude oil prices. 4-year lows, recessionary fears in the US, as also overcapacity being pumped out by the OPEC cartel. Your view on crude oil, and it definitely helps India's national balance sheet. Would there be winners for you in the equity space when you look at muted crude oil prices?
Crude oil low is clearly good for India's import bill. But on the other hand, the crude oil is going down simply because of fears that there's going to be a global slowdown. A global slowdown is always bad for India too, so it is a double-edged sword. But on the other hand, what it does in the very short term is it lowers the fiscal deficits for the country, and it lowers the inflation for the country, for India. And these two factors are good enough to keep the market and revive the economy. So net, it is a positive for the country.
Okay. Mitesh ji, any winners in your mind as far as dip in crude oil prices is concerned? Indigo, of course, at a record high, 50-55% of its total costs are linked to rising or falling crude oil prices. Your view on crude oil first, and some winners that you can identify.
Yeah, so technically crude, we are of the view that are on the verge of forming a bottom internationally. So we are of the view that at the current level, crude will form a bottom, and perhaps in the next 1 year or so, we may see $75-80 going forward. Second thing, with respect to that view, probably it might be a contra, but ONGC is looking pretty interesting at this point of time. And we are of the view that going forward, ONGC will outperform this space. Recently, it has formed a bottom at 205, available at 241 or 42. So that is one space which we are looking at from the medium to long term perspective. And from the short to medium term perspective, we are of the view that Asian Paints will come back and again will probably try to trade in the range of 3,000 going forward. Stock is available at 2460 right now. So I think, yeah, two spaces from short to medium term Asian Paints, from medium to long term ONGC.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.